One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com, and what I've got here for you today, besides a very windy day, is this 1987 Ferrari. Yeah, it's an 87 Fiero GT that's been converted to the 80s, well, I don't know, the 80s model Ferrari Testarossa replica kit. It's got the dimensions, it's got all kinds of the right parts to be just about exact to look like it is the deal. Now this isn't just some add-on panels, this is the full kit. And this gentleman bought this car brand new, Fiero GT, to do this exact thing to it. He went away to medical school, used the car as his daily driver and stuff, drove the car around, and when he got ready to do it and got out and got his move back to, I think it's Beverly Hills, he tore the thing down and bought this kit and did it to it. So, this is what we've got. And he went out and had this thing painted with a really nice paint job. Dropped my rag there. And it's a very, very nice car. It's an older build, stinking 20-something years now. And basically, there'll be some little upgrades you'll need to do to it and things. I mean, as far as driving around, it looks great. You want to get up close and inspect, there's some things you could do. And I'm going to go around the outside and show you that kind of stuff real quick. I made another video. I'll put a link to it in here somewhere down in the description. And it's been used by me a little bit, maybe, I know, under 500 miles. Took it to the beach a couple times. That was fun. So I'm going to go around it and kind of just show you the car. And everything about it. Little tiny scuff right there that I really don't think is a scuff or would buff out because I didn't see that there before. But there is, that's not one. Right there, like little chips on it, which some of them are not even chips, but it actually has a lot. Look, there's a layer of dust on it just from sitting around, and it could use a buffing, a nice, good, high-quality buffing. But there's miscellaneous chips, tiny, ever so tiny. You don't see them from ways back, but they're on the hood. Stress marks in it like that, and I'll tell you, it's got wax in it. You can see right there. So that has wax in it. Beautiful shape, little stress marks along here, and you can see wax right on there. Little mark and a break in it right there, a little crack there, and pretty typical with fiberglass type stuff, kind of like a bed. Little marks right here, don't even go to the edge, more in the paint than anything else. Seems like it's the paint. Well, I know it's obviously the paint, and there is wax in them, and it is not, hang on, cracked all the way through or anything. It's just in the paint. Look at there. Absolutely beautiful under here. And I'll have to show you this again as well in a different light. You can let me know what you like best. Around the lights and stuff, you see that is not 100% professional, but it's a working ordeal. Like a little smudge on there. It looks to be high quality paint. The horsey is on this little thing, and he was turned a little bit. I hope that it didn't show up badly in the pictures. Damn it. A little bit of corrosion on that. Gold tip muffler things here. They haven't even been shined up. This here could use a little bit of re-gluing. Another crack. See, it's the paint right there. You can tell the paint's just chipped. Okay. Little stress marks here in the paint. And here. Look at that wax coming right off. So, like I say, it was kind of shined up a bit, but you can see watermarks right here, where it just needs to be cleaned up. And the top needs to be replaced. It shrunk up over the years, and it should just be replaced. You got a tear right here. I've had it tarped off. The way that was sewn in could be better. You could just replace that actually if you wanted. It's not all torn up. You don't really need to replace the top, I guess, if you don't want to. I've got this rolled down a little bit because of the door latch problem. This is the way the handles hook up. There's a little wire that's not hooked up right now. That needs a little bit of attention. Other than that, straight car. Little marks around there. Right there, there's one. You're gonna see a lot of them. And that's just a smudge there. A little cracky crack. Little part, I remember that now. On the edge of there, it's starting. Just odd. Little spider cracky webby thing right there. And along the bottom here, there's a little gouge right there. I'm gonna show you underneath. Of course, the motor's not on this end, but everything is together nice. Oh, there's a crack in this light. I would repair that. And as you can see, wax and stuff on it. They're a Corello lens. So that's the deal. Nice logo there on the front. Sorry to zoom up and get it wrong to begin with. Going down the side trough here, you can see that paint crack with wax in it. And along there and there. Little miscellaneous things, like I said, the chips and a little scratch area right there. There's one here that was touched up, you can tell. Same thing there. Little things like this. It's missing a screw over there. One of the windshield wipers is sitting at home because it came off and we couldn't get the little retainer clip back on without the tool, or no tools, I mean. The roof, it doesn't leak or nothing, except there, of course. But I don't leave it outside, so I don't try to tempt fate or whatever. And since the window's down, etc., it likely would leak there. But, okay. I showed you that crack. A little chip right here. It's about the only chip in it, that little double chip. And then, was there one here? Yeah. I'm all happy when I find it. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. Let's do a walk around. Let's look at these wheels. Wheels are bad to the bone. Yes, they are. And they're very deep dish on the back. Here's your Pininfarina di Zeno D. And these are a competitive, is what that says, I believe. Actually, I'm thinking that's what it says. I'm hoping you can read it. There we go, I think. These little stickers need replacement. What are they? Goodyear Eagle GT plus 4, 255 50R16. 255's pretty wide. I had 295s on one of my cars. 295? Yeah. The A2 Vet, man, that thing was wide. I slowed it down a lot. These are a 225 60R15 and has a less deep dish wheel. So I guess you would say they are staggered. And they could use a mothers-in out, but I had somebody who didn't know how to mothers them out. And so as you see, there's some mothers on them that's not out. Hey, that kind of made sense a little bit. Okay, I want to show you these side pieces. I had somebody roll up here. On the side pieces, you can see the paint started chipping. They are wood, and the paint started chipping like right there. It's been touched up here. I did it. Touched up with black. It's a very easy match. What needs to happen is, and I slid stuff down behind them and protected, is these need to come off. Inside, they're screwed on the inside of the door, and they just need, well, here, it needs a little help, and here, it's moving around. You can kind of make it just like it should be by pulling it up a tad. That's exactly how it should have been. And there's the door thing I was telling you about. I'll leave that back. Little crack in the paint there. But you can see where the paint, there's paint missing that's been painted over. All this in between is nice, but it all needs to be sanded down and redone. That's all there is to it. It's just, well, you could repaint the whole car. You could leave it like it is. You could be picky and do this stuff. You can see there's little chips that'll show up because the paint does flake. There you go. There you go. Now you can see a little chip in the chair. It's in good shape. Nice car. Just want to be totally upfront with everything about it. That's all I can think of about it right now. Next video will be in the evening time, and I will do a test drive and also show you the interior more thorough on the motor. Pop the bonnet here. I wonder if you call it a bonnet or a hood on the front if there's no engine under it. I don't know. OneOwnerCarGuy.com and hipstercars.com. Check it out. If you're interested in the car, Nathan, 406-546-8748. Trying to think if there's anything else on the exterior to show you, and I'm just not thinking so. The rubber on it is got all kinds of rubber. Man, there's little titties all over the sides of the tires. Little titties everywhere, like a titty bar. I'd rate them at half tread at least. God's got to be more than that. Titties are everywhere. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Call and get this car. They don't make them like this no more. OneOwnerCarGuy, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. And this is the third video, I guess. It's a test drive. I'm going to do a quick walk around. I don't have much time before it gets totally dark here. I've got the top down. Looks great. Man, it's been some work, especially on a convertible car like this, to get everything done and pictured correctly and everything, and then videoed in between. It takes time. God, the car looks cool. Reminds me of Outrun, you know? OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Back at you with the second part of this beautiful 1987. It's a Ferrari GT, and it's the conversion for a replica Ferrari Testarossa. Testarossa, beautiful car. It's in great shape. I like to get it in the shadows right at this time here. It's getting to where I can almost do the interior, and it just gets just that nice. You can see it in the shadows and in the light now if you check out the other video. But the paint is beautiful. There's little flaws like I showed you up close here and there. You're going to redo certain things on the car. You could jump in it and drive it around town right now. But there's certain things about it that I'm probably going to want to redo if it's mine. Look at that. Beautiful. I need some more pictures. I really do. Okay, so I'm going to have to actually turn this off and get them. That's your once around the once around. And in just a few minutes here, it's going to be... See? It's coming down on the seats. You can see it. There's just a little bit left. Beautiful car. Nice paint. And I'm going to go ahead and come back here and get me a couple pictures, and I'll clip some more in a second here. We'll show you under the hood. I got a few like that with the sun going down, and I got that green thing hopping over my screen. Okay, this is always not easy to do here. Open hoods with cameras, especially this one, the way it's set up. So, it's got a latch and everything. This is your hood strut for now, unless you set up some hood struts differently. This is your latching system, and I haven't, like I showed you this in the other video, it's just not as ideal as it could be. Motor and everything is beautiful under here. This battery I put in here just to run it for this test. All the battery, it's been at my place for a while, and the battery was no good. There's this stuff in here, and it should probably be glued on better or replaced. It was put in to make everything not rattle and everything, I'm sure. 72,000 miles on this car. That's it. And it's in great shape. Beautiful. And that is the motor. Now, back up and give you that view. Yeah, buddy. It looks good with the back up, don't it? Might have to shut it off, take another video. I mean a picture. I'm gonna have to. Okay, here we go again. Showed you the motor and all that. And I got the interior all opened up. I got the hood opened up. I guess you'd call it a hood still. I don't know. Lights and all that work. Got the cages and everything for whatever that is. And this has been changed around a bit, let's say. Notched out, there you go, to accommodate that. Which, there's where there's a crack. Oh, you can't see that outside really. In fact, the ridge is even different. But It's just the interior to make this fit. And you could clean this stuff up a little bit, definitely. It hasn't been all that cleaned up. Same kind of stuff here that was on the top, and it's dried up over time. The backing on it may even be a better way to do it, to be honest. I had this piece made to cover it up. It's an easy fix type piece. So you got an amplifier here. It's wired on like that, and lots of things on this car are like that. Yes, it does bug me, the ding, 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 ding right now, but we're going to leave that be for a minute. It's got an alarm and stuff, but it's just hanging the bells. Here's your bunch of codes, if you can read them there, I hope. Here's the clutch fluid or whatever. He's made some boxes like this to hold lights and such. It's not bad, but in the, you know, resistors and stuff like this, it's just older school type stuff. Like FO fog lights. I almost spelled out FOG lights. But even when you get up into here, like this is marked 12. Hope you can see that in the lens. And then over here it'll be marked 12. But what he actually did, look at this. This is amazing, actually. He took the face off and wired it in to here. The display doesn't work anymore. I think there's a fuse out somewhere in between, and I messed with it a little bit, and I got it working, and it's a worker. It's, in fact, I got to show you the other side. But these kind of wires here, look at this. What is that? You know, I mean, it's all marked. What stuff is in different places. And that was just an extra piece of paper. I was wondering what that was, but you know, we've got all these relays on the back of that box. So that's that. Different things, different things, different things. Window wash fluid. I actually don't know if that works. That's actually down there as padding. There's a 10-disc changer. That works. And what is that? Another amplifier. Insert. I don't know. And pry up plate for a screw. I don't know. I can't tell you. Something to do with the radio, maybe? Same thing on this side, like I showed you. It's notched out. It's even got a little hood insulation under there. Okay, that's under the hood. And I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'm ready for interior, ain't I? Let's show you this first, since we're talking stereo. Orion XTR Series 2. These are a great subwoofer, and this thing sounds nice. Yes, it is just as annoying for me as it is for you. With this ding 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 stuff. Okay, see this back here? I don't know what that is. Some kind of rest, and it's where it's a rest for when you clip on this clamshell top that I have. I hope she doesn't need to talk to me right now. It's nice. This piece here goes up in here somewhere. And there's some wires. Hi. No, how you doing?
Good. Where you been up in Montana?
Back and forth, yeah. Back and forth.
What do you call this?
It's a replica Ferrari Testarossa.
Say it again?
Ferrari Testarossa replica.
Really?
Pretty cool.
Man, I don't think I've ever seen one like this.
It's interesting, that's for sure. How you doing?
This is the front, that's the back.
Yeah, motor's in the back. Pretty cool.
I'm doing great.
Cool.
Okay,
Have fun. She's really nice. Okay, sorry if that messed you up. All these wires, you can access them here. I don't like the kind of tape you used on stuff. I'd do a different way. This is for your air suspension, which is under there. Seats are in great condition and very high quality. I gotta get pictures of them too. Little horsies on the thingy thing. Door panels look nice, good condition. A little loose up top. Little lights here, probably for alarm. I can't attest to that working. Can't attest for what speakers do and don't work. It sounds like they're all working. Interior door handle. It's kind of, it's what it is. How's that? This is a cool little car that somebody fixed up. Now the dash, it's in great shape. It looks great from here, you know. but this piece is pried up a bit. And a guy is going to need to put it back down there, like that. It's going to take a little bit of doing. Now this, you can tell, was made when it was made for it. It's just warped from the sun and shrunk up a little bit. And you can really see it from the, well, see there? Boom, boom. And it's just a piece that's made for the top of it. Really easy piece. Easy peasy piece. Same thing here. But now, I got an interior guy, he could do this a couple $100. He'd have you all looking nice, you know. And you can see right here where the kind of material he used didn't hold too well. And it just needs to be, you could make it nicer, I'll put it that way. And this piece here, you can see it's just shrunk up over the years. However many of them it is. In fact, this probably could be pushed forward. Either way, that's how it goes. So that's that on that. That's that on that, huh? I'm gonna take some pictures while I've got this lighting before it gets too dark, and then we're gonna go for a test drive. That's the interior and such. I will take some pictures and then let's go over a little bit more of the insides beforehand. I'm gonna go ahead and kerplunk this down in here. BeaglesPocket.com for cool miniature beagles. Excuse me. This here is a really easy push it and drop it down type of a deal. And there we go. Latched. Okay, and the hood unlatch is right here. It needs to be screwed back into the ground. You have to hold this piece down while you pull up. This piece, it's falling out. It's got screws there. Now, this piece, as you can tell, used to cover all that up. It does not anymore, and you can see all the wires. They're all marked nicely, 18 and such. I don't like the wire, the tape he used, but air suspension, and in fact, it used to go to this. I don't know what happened, one of them relays in the back. Oh, I hit the lights, okay. Let's go ahead and do the lights. Let's do the lights. Now we gotta do the ding 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 stuff. Gonna need to do some work with this to where it's got better room down there. Okay, so we can't really start it right now. Let's pop the lights up. There they are. And we'll go look at them. Actually, it's got this engine diagnostic thing I wanted to show you. Okay, this used to be the air suspension. It's not. I lost one of my relays in the back somehow. I don't know what the deal with it is, and so I wired this in. Now that is, and you can see, it'll just climb fast as can be. Was that 40 already? And there's an engine diagnostics wire that I just had. Now I can't find. I have no clue. This piece was in here, and it went behind this speaker over here. There's the bezel for the radio around the side there. And other than that, I'm going to turn this key off. It's right already at 80 pounds. Well, I don't have it wired in to where, oh, there it is. I'm almost sitting on it. This is for engine diagnostics. If you turn the key on, and you have this and you switch it, that goes out. And then starts flashing. So it's set up to diagnose things and all that. I don't know exactly what the deal is. Let's just put it that way. Let me go ahead and show you a couple other things. Right here's the window. Where's that? That is. And they work fine. And this one is right here. They used to have a little window thing. They dried out, man. There's that one. I'm gonna leave them down. It's got a nice sound to it. Oops, sorry. I zoomed. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay. Take a big gear. I sure did. wear mark right there, just from closing and such. That's that little Ferrari in the seat. I've got to take my interior pictures here. I really, really do. It's getting to be about that time. So I'm going to take this out. Oops, got caught on there. Show you behind the seat. Tell you I'll talk to you in a second. And do that. And then we're going to do the test drive video and all that. I was going to show you the lights while we're up here. There. Pretty cool. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. We'll talk to you. OneOwnerCarGuy. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. And this is the third video, I guess. It's the test drive. I'm going to do a quick walk around. I don't have much time before it gets totally dark here. I've got the top down. Looks great. Man, it's been some work, especially on a convertible car like this, to get everything done and pictured correctly and everything, and then videoed in between. It takes time. God, the car looks cool. Reminds me of Outrun, you know? Okay, I know I've said some things in the other videos, showed you any flaws and stuff. You look up close on the paint like this, it's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, but there is these little specks. Right there, you can see it there, see? A couple of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And like, they're all sprinkled in here. You can hardly see them. But they're there, and there. And things with the wax in it, I showed you earlier. I do not like the box on the speaker. I think he might have made it. And some of the panels like this have came off, and it was made from cardboard with that over, which is exactly like they make it. These are the door handles. I'll show you the parts of that. See this here? Connects, pulls on this, etc. A couple little things to do with all that I'm not all too sure on. These are a little looser than I'd like them to be. We're going for a test drive. I'm getting on the road before it gets too much darker. And that's that. Now, Breeder, my doggie, is up there at the house. And she's been barking and howling, tilt staring and all that. Now, this thing was beeping. There's your 72, which I should be taking a picture of, too. Car drives nice. Car starts right now. I'm sure you're going to mess with some of the... I don't even know what these switches are for. When you pull this up, there's switches. I don't know what they're for, man. I have no clue. I know this is the heater or blower. And I hear different parts of that working. There we go. Now, I don't know if the AC works. I don't know how to turn it on. Let's just be honest. I don't know. It's got a nice sound to it. And it is quick. Now, also, I just remembered that I don't have my air conditioning. Hang on now. I put my air suspension on. That's second gear, man. I'm telling you right now, the car's got some power. I'm letting the air suspension get going. That's third. And third, honestly, will do anything you want on the freeway. Okay. Perfect time of night. This is a beautiful drive. I'm telling you, man, it's powerful. That's first and second. That's up to speed limit, like right now. And I take all bumps slow. It doesn't really, like here, I'm not scared I'm gonna bottom out, but I still take the dips slow. Get that thing done in a second there. 7:23 in the afternoon. the air off when it pumps up to 100, but there is a slow leak or something somewhere. This car drives nice, and everybody looks at it, especially with the top down. Moon, look at the moon. I don't know if you can see it. I hope so, because it looks good. Now, like, there is so much, like this whole road, there's a metal plate, and still it rides good. I really don't know what all the extra stuff is for on this car, and I have no way to tell you. That's third gear. And we'll go down to first. The car corner is really good. Now, I think the car needs to be totally went through and serviced. It's set for many years. By that I mean, heck, it's set most of the time I've owned it. It's only got 72 on it for the year that it is, which is, hang on a sec here. Turn this thing around anywhere you want. Now there is only 72 on it, so it really ain't been used that much. Check out some more stuff here. I'm gonna at least go down to the hill part. If that made sense. If you watch my test drives, you might know what I mean. Now I don't know how I've clipped these 3 videos together because I did different things. I love cornering in this car. It does not have power steering. It does not need it. But I think the power steering has been disconnected. Or maybe it hasn't. I'm just, no, I don't think it does. I mean, that's just third, just cruising around. Well, see, like I just thought about turning that on and I did for the heck of it. Let's see, it was still at almost 80. And I only pumped it up to about 80. I'm gonna set this down real quick. And Pontiac Catalina. If I'm being a little shaky. I'm going to go all the way back to the top. I wanted to do a downshift for the heck of it. Somebody be in my spot up here. One-handed turning, so pretty simple at that. I'm gonna just pull this thing up, give you a last outro from Outro the car, and I am driving it one-handed here, as you can see, so not exactly a hard deal. Now I did put that pump on. It's up at 100 now. Did that. Okay, so, and that's where that falls down right there. It needs to be put up. It's got that cool thing in the dash there. And it comes on when the radio's on. I don't know. I don't know exactly. There we go, it came on. I don't know exactly how to turn everything and work everything in this car. That's the deal though. Now you've seen it. How's that? Now you've seen it. That dog does not like me. Okay, thanks for watching. Sorry I had that zoomed in differently. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Give you a walk around in this thing as we close out. It's just absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna take more pictures too. Picture fiend, buddy. No joke. Okay, that was your test drive. God, them dogs got me. Breeder hears him up there and she doesn't like that. Okay. One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com, hipstercars.com. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you. One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. This is the test drive video on this Ferrari Testarossa Replica. Nice car. It's about as close to the full-featured, full-length, full-sized, whatever that you're going to get. And what I'm going to do here today is show you, before I get going, taking the top down. You pull this little clip, bingo bango, do the same thing on the other side, and it'll flip right down. I do have a clamshell, hard shell type thing, but I only have 2 pieces of it. Once you've got that, this here, didn't I? I didn't unlatch it. Let me get over there. I thought I did. Well, I did. Oh, there we go. Now I'm in between. It is easier with 2, but it will hang down like this, and then you can just roll it back. Now, there is one thing. I guess we had clipped these, which I had unclipped them earlier. And I pulled this one. This one clips in there, and that is about the deal. From there, it goes right back, and this rolls behind the seats. And actually, with the hard shell part on it, it's a lot different the way it goes on there. Okay, I'm going to get some pictures of the interior like this, and I'll be back in a second. A lot of the air suspension was wired through this pump and this Cadillac suspension pump. He had them wired together, going through this T, and then it even has a blow-off valve there. So, yeah, there's better technology out here nowadays. And it's an old deal that needs to have some upgrades. I think, in my opinion, they just have a lot better things. Zipper. You know, I got some wires going in there. I don't even try to zip it up all the way. It might not even zip up all the way. Let me put this on my thingy thing there. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Tear in the back window that I showed you. I'm going to go ahead and drop the top and do it. I'm